Hello, a very warm welcome to all of you. This is Ashutosh Bajpai, and today I'm going to discuss about a very important topic under the Indian Constitution, that is Union and its territory. So let's bring up the slide. Union and its territory is a part of the Indian Constitution under Part 1 from Article 1 to 4. Means Article 1 to 4 describes the Union and its territories. Article 1 describes India, that is Bharat, is a union of states rather than the federations of the states. Why union of states? Why not federation of the states? Because the Indian style is the federation. India is a federal country, not a union. Just because of India has the head of a state, India is a republic country, right? And one more thing, why two names? India, that is Bharat. Reason, there was no unanimity in the Constituent Assembly with regard to the name of the country. Some members suggested the traditional name Bharat is good, while others advocated the modern name India. So that's why Constituent Assembly had to adopt a mix of the both, that is India, that is Bharat. Next point is, the country is described as a union, although its constitution is federal in structure. I already told it. The provisions of constitution pertaining to the states are applicable to all states except Jammu and Kashmir. Means whatever the rules there, whatever the articles are mentioned, and whatever the you can say that constitutions or applications are there under our constitutions, all are applicable in all the states of the India. Okay, besides of Jammu and Kashmir. Why Jammu and Kashmir is an exception case? Just because of the Article 370. Okay, Jammu and Kashmir has got a special status under the Article 370. We'll discuss about Article 370 later on. According to Article 1, the territory of India can be classified into three categories. You can see on a slide there are all three categories are mentioned here. First one is territories of states, union territories, territories which are acquired by the government of India. Means there are three categories. First, territories of states, means states territories. Union territories means directly administered by the government of India from central government, and territories which are acquired in the case of war and or any other circumstances. Whatever the acquired territories, just we'll discuss. Being a sovereign state, India can acquire foreign territories according to the boards of recognized by the international laws. For example, India acquired several foreign territories such as the Dadra and Nagar Haveli, Goa, Daman, Diu, Puducherry, and Sikkims. These are the territories which are acquired by the Indian government. As we all know that at present there are 29 states and 7 union territories. Okay, all applications are applicable to all the states except J&K, Jammu and Kashmir. Why not in Jammu and Kashmir? Told you, just because of the special status of Jammu and Kashmir, that is Article 370, right? So this is you can say that a basic structure under the Article 1. There are three types of states and we'll discuss in the next. Alright, let's discuss about the Article 2. Article 2 of Indian Constitution relates to the admission or establishment of new states that are not part of the Union. Means Article 2 of Indian Constitution only deals with those territories which are not part of the Union. Means territories which are acquired by the Indian government. Article 3 deals with the internal readjustment of territories. Means whenever government requires to do any sort of readjustment with the boundaries, with the land, then it deals by the Article 3. Now let's discuss about the powers of the Article 3. What we can do under the Article 3: we can form a new state by separation of a territory, form any state by uniting two or more states, we can diminish the area of any state, we can increase the area of any state, and even we can alter the name of any state if it's required, and we can also alter the boundaries of any state. Evolution of states and union territories. Go with it. At the time of independence, India comprised two categories of political unit. First one is British provinces and second one is princely states. The Indian Independence Act 1947 created two independent and separate dominions, that is India and Pakistan, and gave three options to the princely states, means either go with the India, go with the Pakistan, or remain independent. What happened after that? Out of 552 princely states situated within the geographical boundaries of the India, 549 joined India and remaining three denied to be the part of the Indian Union. So what happened after that? Who denied? Hyderabad, Junagadh and Kashmir denied to be the part of the Indian Dominion. Hyderabad by means of the Polish joined the India. Junagadh after that joins by the referendum, and Kashmir by the instrument of accession. Instrument of accession, we all know that what happened exactly. There were a formulation, there were a dealing with the then Kashmir king and the government of India, okay, and it was the special status to the Jammu and Kashmir. It was the case of the Jammu and Kashmir. What happened after that when all 552 princely states joined the India, and especially Hyderabad, Kashmir and Junagadh joined the India? In 1950, the constitution contained fourfold classification of the states of Indian Union, part A, B, C, D. In all they numbered 29, means Indian constitution maker divided India into four sections, A, B, C and D, and altogether they had separated the India in 29 states. Under the part A there is Assam, Bihar, Bombay, Madhya Pradesh, Madras, Orissa, Punjab, United Provinces, means at present UP, West Bengal. In state B, Hyderabad, J&K, Madhya Bharat, Mysore, Patiala, Punjab, Rajasthan, Saurashtra, Travancore, Cochin, Madhya Pradesh, and in C, Ajmer, Bhopal, Bilaspur, Kuch Bihar, Kurg, Delhi, Himachal Pradesh, Kutch, Manipur, Tripura, and in section D, Andaman and Nicobar. See what happened? Part A states comprise 9 erstwhile governor provinces of British India. Means under the Part A state was the governor provinces of the India. Part B states consisted of 9 erstwhile princely states with a legislature. Part C consisted of erstwhile chief commissioner provinces of the India, and Part D, that was Andaman and Nicobar, were kept as the solitary in the Part D. Means A, governor provinces, B, princely states, C, chief commissioner provinces, and D, it was, you can say that it was a small territory that was kept alone in the section D. See, though the Constituent Assembly and the Constitution Maker divided Indian state in a 4 section, still you can say there were dissatisfaction among the people. There has been demand from the different religion, particularly from South India, for reorganization of states on linguistic basis, because India is the country with the diversity. You can say after every kilometer it's a change of the language, it's a change of the culture, the same thing were there, and it was a greatest problem for our constitution makers. So there were a demand for the reorganization of the states on the linguistic basis. What happened after that? In June 1948, the government of India appointed a commission under the chairmanship of S.K. Dhar to examine the feasibility of this. This commission was known as Dhar Commission. It's a very famous commission. Okay. The commission submitted this report in December 1948 and recommended that the reorganization of states on the basis of administrative convenience rather than linguistic factors. Means Dhar Commission denied the demand of the formation of the states on the basis of language. What what the commission advised to reorganize the states on the basis of administrative convenience. So what happened when the commission submitted the report? The committee's report created much resentment. Means no one was agree. Though Congress appointed another committee under Pandit Jawaharlal Nehru, Vallabhbhai Patel, and a person named Pattabhi Sitaramaiah. He was, you can say that, intellectual one. It was known as JVP committee. JVP, J stand for Jawaharlal Nehru, V Vallabhbhai Patel, and P stand for Pattabhi Sitaramaiah. This was JVP committee was also for the state reorganizations. It submitted its report, means JVP committee also submitted this report in April 1949, and again same thing happened. JVP also rejected the language as a base of reorganization of state. Here is a contradiction. Inside the country there were a demand to reorganization of the state on the basis of language. Government of India formed two committees, two commissions, and both the committees you can say that denied the demand on the to form the states on the basis of language. When JVP committee also denied the demand, then what happened in 1953? There was a person named Potti Sriramallu, a Congress person, and he started a hunger strike, and he did his hunger strike for 56 days, continuously for 56 days, and he died. When he died, then there were a pressure on the government. So ultimately, government created first linguistic state known as Andhra Pradesh by separating Telugu-speaking areas from the Madras state. As I discussed, it was created forcefully because this followed a prolonged popular agitation and death of a congressperson, Potti Sriramallu, who was in 56 days hunger strike. And here is also a question, like in Indian history, this was the longest hunger strike done by any person. Now, what happened when Andhra Pradesh was created on the basis of language? There were a demand from the different states to form this new state, or to reorganization of the states on the basis of language. Then again, Government of India created a commission named Fazl Ali Commission. Let's discuss what happened with the Fazl Ali Commission. The creation of Andhra state intensified the demand of the creation of a state on linguistic basis. This forced the Government of India to appoint a 3-member commission under the chairmanship of Fazl Ali. Its other 2 members were K.M. Panikkar and H.N. Kunjuru. Means altogether there were 3 members: Mr. Fazl Ali, second Mr. K.M. Panikkar, and H.N. Kunjuru. Fazl Ali Commission submitted its report in September 1955. It was formed in 1953 after 2 years, and broadly accepted language as the basis of reorganization of states. Means after 2 denied, finally Fazl Ali Commission accepted the demand of the reformation of the states on the basis of language, but it rejected the theory of one language, one state. Means inside the India there is, you can say that 100 or 200 languages. So that's why Fazl Ali Commission denied the formation of states on this theory, one language, one state. What happened after the Fazl Ali Commission's report? After the Fazl Ali's report, Commission's report, the Commission suggested in the particular report that the abolition of 4-folded classification of states under the original constitution and creation of 16 states and 3 certainly administered territories. Means the Commission suggested the abolition of the 4-fold classifications, what we earlier discussed, of the states under the original constitution, and suggested to create the 16 states and 3 centrally administered territories, means 3 union territories. But as per the result, 14 states and 6 union territories were created. These 14 states were Andhra Pradesh, Assam, Bombay, J&K, Kerala, Madhya Pradesh, Madras, Mysore, Orissa, Punjab, Rajasthan, Uttar Pradesh, West Bengal. And UTs were Andaman and Nicobar, Delhi, Himachal Pradesh, Manipur, Tripura, Lakshadweep, Minicoy and Amandev Islands. Thank you friends, thanks for your time and thanks for watching. This is Ashutosh Bajpai and I'm signing off with the part 1 of the Union and its territories, and we'll back with the part 2. So keep watching and keep browsing, and in case you like my video then don't forget to share, subscribe and comment. Thank you once again.